It is time. Hit it, Moon. It is time to get back into the Freak of the Year playoffs. And we're doing it today. Today's not Thursday. It's Wednesday. We're not here tomorrow and Friday. So. The Freak of the Year playoffs roll on. Round number 1. Well, last week, what a battle. What a battle. We had 2 past champions move on. We had the number 1 seed, Skatatui, move on. And we had the number 16 seed, DeMonica Lewinsky, move into round number 2.
It was an upset, I believe, too, right? 16 beat like a 14? I mean, not
no,
a huge
last
upset.
week was number 1 seed, 32 seed, 16, and 17 seed. So the
okay.
top seeds
All right.
won that particular.
So far, no upsets.
So far, no upsets. So today we have the number 2 seed going up against the number 31 seed, the number 15 seed, and the number 18 seed. Again, these are 4 past champions. Going at it, top 2. We'll move on to round number 2. All vying for the Freak of the Year championship. There can only be one. And who will it be this year? Some great contenders. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. It's the Craigslist Freak of the Year, round number 1, playoffs. This week, since Lauren is not here, Rafe will read the 4 ads for us. You guys will vote for your favorite ad via Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it this week, at RIZZ Show.
Twix.
And based on your votes, the 2 top vote getters will move on. So, Rafe, let's get to it.
Why don't we all read one?
I'm sorry?
There's 4 of them. Why don't we all read one? You want to do it like that?
I mean, okay. I guess if you want to. I planned on Rafe reading them all, but fine.
Okay, well, hey, do what you want, man.
Hey.
That'll be fun. Never got the opportunity.
I'm open.
You want to read an ad? Fine. Is it on your? Is it a bucket list
Listen,
item?
maybe it is a bucket list item. And
All right, so let's
embarrassed to
check
say
one
it.
off the bucket list. You want to check it off the bucket list?
Nice. I would love
Fine.
to.
You'll go with number 2. Okay. We'll start with Rafe, who will read the number 2 seed for us.
Okay.
Coming at you.
Number 2 seed, Super Smash Brothers. Winner with 83.6% of the vote on the original. Here we go. Looking for a woman up for anything, men for women, 36 years old, Vancouver. My brother and I are very close, and his 30th birthday is next week. Looking for an adventurous woman who's willing to have a threesome with me and my bro. You be between 20 and 30 years old, dark hair and huge knockers, double D's or bigger. Nothing sloppy, please. You're my gift to him. You'll show up at his house next Friday around 7. You two will have some drinks and start in on each other. After about 45 minutes, I'll join in. He won't know the plan. It'll be a surprise. We've never had a threesome together, and I'm sure he won't mind sharing you. It'll bring us closer. We won't be doing anything to each other, but it will be pretty hot watching little bro get it on with you. I'm not gonna lie. Please be generous to both of us. Let's make little bro's 30th a memorable one. We can talk about pay afterwards. Hit me up, and I'll send you a pic of the birthday boy. You will not be disappointed.
All right. This was the winner back on March the 9th, and we call this ad Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers.
Great name.
Okay, winner of that week with 83.6% of the vote.
Super smashed the competition that week, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's why it's our number 2 seed. So this is a brother looking to get his younger brother. I'm assuming it's a younger brother.
I wasn't here for this one, and I got to say, pretty, just the fact that they're not even going to offer what the money will be till after.
Yeah.
Well, we'll discuss
earn
that
your
after.
money.
And I don't know, what is nothing sloppy, please? Is this like a poorly dressed person or?
I'm not sure, but this is a brother looking to get his other brother a very generous gift for his 30th
Very
birthday.
kind.
A threesome with the brother involved. That's crazy.
Everyone's dream there.
And the fact that you just show up at the house, you two will have some drinks, start in on each other. After about 45 minutes, I'll join in.
What a weird timing. I can't, 45
He
minutes
won't
in.
know the plan. It's going to be a surprise.
Peekaboo.
Here I am. Happy birthday, bro.
High fives.
We've never had a threesome together. I'm sure he won't mind. It's going to bring us closer. Okay. So that is your number 2 seed in the entire competition, Super Smash Brothers, our first ad for this week. All right, Moon. Dreams come true.
All right.
Ad number 2.
Contestant number 2. Hot boxing match. Male for female. 48 years old. Berlin, Germany. I've always dreamed of getting in the ring with a beautiful naked woman and beating her up. Nothing too serious. Hot boxing with 12-ounce gloves. I'm looking for a woman who can handle some strong punches. I'm not looking for huge Helgas. I'm only 5'10" and 175 pounds. Not a big guy, but I'll come ready to play. I can't wait to pound you all over your beautiful body. I can give it, and I can also take it. Give me your best shots. Wheel off and crush me in the face. Crotch shots are allowed in my ring. Once we finish the match and we are sweaty and bruised, we can cool off with a good shower. To enter in, I will need your name, age, must be between 18 and 26 years old, athletic, white or brown, and have a great personality. Let's get it on, and I'm ready to rumble. This is one of my favorite names, by the way.
This is the number 31 seed in the competition, named
Michael J. Box.
Michael J. Box. This is an ad that a second chance. This was knocked out in the week it was in, which was February 16th. But we decided to bring Michael J. Box back into the competition.
Congrats, my man.
Yeah, definitely had a decent showing in that week.
So this is a gentleman looking for a lady to come over and, wants to legit get his ass kicked.
Huge Helgas.
He could give it. He could also take it. He wants to kick your ass, and he wants his ass kicked. Michael J. Box.
Interesting.
The number 31 seed in the competition. All right, Scott, you want to read one?
Sure do. Thank you.
All right, here is ad number 3 in this competition. We go with the number 15 seed. Go ahead, Scott.
I like my sugar with coffee and cream. Woman for man, 46 years old, London. I want someone who's adventurous enough to help me find the right amount of cream for my coffee. Someone who wouldn't mind being a regular at my house each Sunday for the next few weeks. The day before, you will need to be on a strict all-sugar diet, nothing sour or savory at all. I want the sweetest level of you that I can get. Please eat candy or fruits only the day before. And once you come over, you will read the newspaper while I start the main event. And when you are ready, I will get my steaming cup prepared for your sweetness. I like my coffee looking light brown. After I stir to the consistency of my liking, I will enjoy while you make us pancakes and bacon. And if you're diabetic, please do not respond.
What does being a diabetic have anything to do with anything? Anyway.
Because you can't have sugar. You can't have the excessive
That
sugar.
cream.
Right?
Oh, because he wants you to have
She.
candy and sheet.
Oh, okay.
Wants you to have candy
All
and
right.
fruits.
Yeah. All right, that was the winner back on March the 30th, Cream Elizabeth.
Another great name.
Great name. Very disgusting. I really can't go much into detail here. But this is somebody who wants, a woman, by the way, who wants you to come and lighten up her coffee.
Yummy.
What, Rafe?
Just a strange place for a pregnant pause.
Yeah,
in that sentence.
I don't understand.
You know?
Rafe, you read the you read the fourth one for us. All right, that was Cream Elizabeth again, our 15 seed.
Okay.
Round number 1 of the competition, our final ad for the week. Rafe,
All
coming
right.
at you.
You sure? You don't want to do it?
No, go ahead.
All right. Be my baby, man from man, 46 years old, Toronto. Good day, fellow gentlemen. I am looking to connect with a like-minded new friend. Are you ready to be a baby? I want to be you daddy. I'm looking for a man who is willing to become a baby. Take off your adult clothes and step into a pair of diapers and suck on the pacifier, which I will provide. Need cleaned? I will bathe you. I will feed you. You will be my precious child. Never worry about a place to stay because you'll always have a home here. Plus, you have your own crib. I miss taking care of youngsters ever since my last kid left me. That's a sad story for another day. I am a sweet father who loves to teach lessons, firm discipline, and raise a loving kid. Also, must be STD-free, uncut, and stacked. I will test weekly.
Test weekly, okay. That was the winner back on, let me see, the 18th of April. Oh, I'm sorry, May.
May, yeah.
May 18th.
This is a good one.
Toddler.
Toddler.
Todd, first name,
Good name.
last name, Lur. This is a gentleman looking for another gentleman to play baby. His last toddler left him for some reason, and
That's sad.
I would like to know what the story was, but I guess that is for another day.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Respond.
Also must be STD-free, uncut, and stacked.
That was an 18 seed. Toddler.
Yep, 18 seed. All right, there you go. There are the 4 ads. 2 moving on to round number 2 in the competition. Ad number 1 was Super Smash Brothers, our number 2 seed.
Yeah, this dude was looking for his brother and him are very close, and his brother's turning 30, and he's looking for you to be dark-haired with huge knockers and come in and be his gift to his brother. Maybe threesomes, maybe pay afterwards. Who knows?
No, it will be a threesome after about 45 minutes. It's going to be a surprise. So
Delayed threesome.
it'll be a
It's gonna be a
delayed
surprise.
threesome. You won't be disappointed. Then you had Michael J. Box, our number 31 seed.
This guy wants to fight. He wants to put on 12-ounce gloves and beat you silly, and then have you beat him silly, and then you'll take a shower afterwards.
All right. Then you had Cream Elizabeth, our number 15 seed.
This gal is looking for cream for her coffee.
That's
and,
it.
wants
That's
you to
it.
Eat a lot
That's
of
it.
sugar beforehand.
And then you just heard from Toddler. All right, I want you guys to endorse only one of these ads. Remember, top 2 move on.
Oh,
Top 2 move on, but you can only endorse one.
okay. Thought I had 2.
Now you got to give me a winner, Rafe.
It doesn't really matter.
Who's it going to be?
I mean, that's the seeding wins out this week. I think I believe the Super Smash Brothers was so far above the other 3 that it's really not even a contest.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a battle for second place this week.
I do too.
Moon,
You know what?
there's no way you pick anybody else.
Dude, Toddler is a father that's looking to role play sexually with a youngster that is in the place of his kid. You're not catching that?
No, I'm catching it. This guy wants to have a threesome with his brother involved.
I understand. But this guy wants to role play, and he's talking about you got to be STD free, uncut and stacked, going to test weekly, and he wants you to play his baby. I'm going to say that's a competitor, man. That's a competitor.
That's definitely number 2.
I will
Mine
give
pick
you
2.
that as a second place. Or even, but Cream Elizabeth, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, that one.
I'm going to take Toddler. I think that's,
I think you're out of your mind.
well, that might be.
Scott.
Well, I'm always a sucker for a sweet story, and anything that can bring someone closer. He's excited. It'll bring him closer. He's looking for that relationship to get stronger. So I got to stick with my bros, dudes. Super Smash Bros.
All right.
Hey, by the way,
100%.
we're going to have this poll up all weekend. All weekend. Give people plenty of time. So if you're listening to this on the podcast, make sure you are going and voting on whatever we're calling Twitter now.
On the thing.
On the device that's taking the
That
votes.
one that marks the spot.
All right, so there you go. Super Smash Brothers. We got Michael J. Box. We've got Cream Elizabeth. We've got Toddler. 2 of these ads moving on to the next round. And if you missed any of the ads being read, go back to the podcast and listen at your leisure. Boy,
I'm not sure
I
who's
think
going to
it's-
win.
I think it's a race for second. I think Super Smash Brothers. I think that's a definite moving on.
Just
Do
so
you
you
think
know,
they have a chance?
everybody's gotten votes already. It's only been up for a few minutes. Everybody's gotten votes already.
All right, well,
That's a
we
good
shall
lineup.
see. This is why we play the game.
This is the playoffs, baby.
This is the playoffs. Best of the best. Or if you want to call it, worst of the worst. Brad says threesomes with 2 brothers happen way more often than you guys think.
Yeah, and think about, we also didn't even think about this guy that wants to beat up a woman.
I hate to say
Like,
all
that's
that.
funny. That didn't even register as one of our top picks.
I mean, that's messed up. This is Freak of the Week.
You don't think it's freaky?
I mean, I do. I think
This
that's
is
more.
also a surprise threesome, by the way.
Well, somebody said Smash
Yeah,
Bros.
that's the thing we're missing. I'm not saying there aren't a couple brothers out there that hatched a plan. That's way different to me than.
Surprise!
It's also your 30-year-old brother. It's not your 21.
And also, you're assuming your brother's going to love it.
Yeah, I hope
As
he
you
has-
said, as you stated in the ad, he's going to love it.
I hope he wears that little birthday hat and that little, whatever that thing's called, makes the noise whenever
Yes.
you blow into it.
Yeah.
Surprise!
What, Moon?
Oh no, I was going to read a comment about the Smash Brothers thing not being all that weird, according to somebody in the chat, other than the way that he set it up. Which, you know what, like you said, the other person said, you know, this happens more than
It's the surprise aspect.
Oh yeah, it's wild. It's a finalist for sure, but it does happen more often, it seems, than the number 4 Toddler.
Okay, well, vote, and
we all have brothers, right?
we do. Yes.
You just have a sister, right?
Yeah, I got a sister.
Well, if you had to pick,
She's a tomboy, though.
there's going to be another guy in the room. Would you pick your brother? Or would you be like, nah, it's too close to home?
Nah.
If you both knew, would you be like, hey, this has to get done?
This must be done.
Keep it in the family. Let's keep it in the family. Would you? I haven't ever thought about it till just now.
To save humanity, yes.
To save humanity.
To save humanity, fine. If it's going to help save humanity, fine. If this is the only way.
Well, it's not the only way, but you have to pick another dude. Who you picking? Picking a friend? You want a stranger? You want family? You want your brother in there? These are things you never know, man.
I'm thinking I may want to go with a stranger.
Yeah. Yeah,
I hope I'll never see you again. I mean, you're going to see things that you're not going to be able to unsee.
Dude, I'm picking Riz, man.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that will definitely change our relationship.
Brother.
That will definitely be, you're going to see things in this room that you cannot unsee. I'm sorry.
He would never let you come out of that booth again.
Yes.
He'd be like, I don't ever, he would have that window tinted, and you would never make eye contact ever again.
He'd look down every time. Hi, Scott.
Yep.
Hey, bud.
You'd have to have like a hands-free headset like a Navy SEAL to talk to us.
I have to say, hey, before we go in here, Scott, and we're both in our robes standing at the door, like, hey, you're going to see things, and things are going to happen in this room that once we cross this line, we ain't ever going back.
And don't tell anyone about my tail.
We ain't ever going back, Scott, so I'm choosing a stranger. Thank you.